for him? Was she listing this? So if my kids have bad scores, this is why.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or
that made her look bad.
Or don't call me out about my test scores because I had 18 discrepancies.
Oh my gosh, that just makes her look bad.
It did. And it does.
I hate that she didn't. Who was her vibe tribe? Are you a part of her vibe tribe?
Well, no. The thing is that everybody can't be a part of a vibe tribe. And that's sad.
You're right.
Because some people can't receive it.
Or they're going to kill the vibe.
That part is what it is. Because, sometimes, and if you've worked with me long enough, you already know in the morning, my students know, and they don't know me for 13 years, but they know that in the mornings, I'm not trying to talk to you. Like, they even say, did you have your coffee yet? My students, did you have your coffee yet? Like, before they even, decide to talk.
Permission to speak, ma'am?
Right. They already know. Because I'm just like, you already can tell I'm not here for that right now. Right now, we're just warming up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So there's a particular one who sees you getting out your car and wants to have a conversation all the way in.
Immediately.
Follows you into your room and still asking more and more, even though there's grunts. I'm like, I'm not you already know I'm not physically able to have this conversation. Yet you still keep asking me questions. You can't be in my vibe tribe. You cannot, because you just don't understand my vibe.
You killed my vibe.
Right.
Actually.
I'm here, you're up here. You need to find somebody else who's up there in the morning.
There's someone here. Go find them. Y'all have the same vibe.
And I actually had to have a conversation with that one because we were sharing a space, not a room.
That one.
We had next door to each other, and there's these adjoining rooms. We talked about this adjoining rooms.
Yes.
Our escape rooms.
Yes.
Where we go in and meet or escape through and then vent about what's...
Yeah.
So we had that. We shared that. And I actually had to have the conversation like, listen, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't talk in the morning. You cannot talk to me in the morning anymore. But we had to have that conversation.
Oh.
This was years ago.
How did she take it?
It became a joke. Like, oh, I know you don't want to talk,
but like I do you. I'm sorry.
Well, no, yours is like, you could just grunt if you want to.
Yeah. I'm like, just listen.
It just can't be every single morning. It can't be, I don't know what that is, but that's just not a part of my vibe. People who don't catch the waves of, if you walk in a room and you see 3 people crowded together.
What does that mean?
Do you need to say, what happened? Or do you say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And then you can say, no, we're good. Or, yeah, we're meeting. Like, you don't just jump in.
Right.
Wrong
if you're
vibe.
Invited in.
You have to, Or you could just ease your way out. Come
right.
back and be like, I know y'all were having a meeting without me or something, but what happened? And then wait. I'm talking about a couple of different people.
I know
not
that.
all one person.
And I know that person, and we're not even at the same school.
You know the person.
I do.
What about the know-it-all?
Why? Do we have to do this right now?
We're talking about the vibe tribe.
I know.
And who can't.
But if you don't have a choice, they have to be in your...
Well, and that's true. Sometimes, in a professional learning community, you don't get to choose who's in your... But is that... I don't know if that's your vibe tribe. That might be just the people you
work with.
Have to work with.
So what is... Let's go back.
Okay.
They've heard the term used over and over.
Mm-hmm.
What is our definition of vibe tribe?
I feel like a vibe tribe can be translated to any area of work or play.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Your vibe tribe is someone who's going to listen if you have a gripe and not judge.
And not try to predict what you're going to say before you say it. I don't like that.
I know that person.
God, no, that's not, you're not even in the same box. You're not even, nope. You're not even there, though. That's what blows my mind. You're trying so hard to think about what I'm about to say, that you and you're so wrong though. And I've
Do you
gotten to the
purposely
point,
try to change what you're saying because they're like, but isn't that a sign? I read somewhere, I don't know, that's a sign that they're really trying to connect with you.
Ugh.
Isn't
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Ew.
They're trying.
Don't do it. It makes me want to go away from you. I hate it.
I want to try to do it. It's so hard.
No, because you know me a little bit, so you might.
So.
I hate it. I can't take it.
I know of that.
Yes, but that person, I don't like. Don't be that in my vibe tribe because you make me tired. Because I feel like...
Why are you tired? You're trying to evade...
Because here's the thing.
Synchronicity between you and that person?
No, I feel as if when you're doing that, you're trying to take away that little bitty part of the moment that I was about to have by...
To finish your grand...
Yeah, to finish my sentence. It ain't even grandiose. It's just a regular thought that I had. But you're saying, yeah, to take the dog out. No, I wasn't even about to say anything about a dog. I don't even have a dog. Have you not listened to me for the last 8 months? I don't have a dog. That's nowhere near what I was about to say.
Or, listen, maybe for those people, you could just stop and be like, oh, I'm sorry, were you talking? Did you have something to say? I'll let you finish, and then I'll finish what I have to say.
What I end up doing is a very big pause. Eyes bucked.
And then what do they do?
And then they get quiet and say, I'm sorry.
Oh, so they realize that they do.
And then I say, what I was saying was, that wasn't it. What I was saying was. So, I have to make sure you understand that wasn't it. So stop doing it.
So what about the over talker? Is that you?
You mean talk too much?
Over talk. So if you start and then they over talk. And then it's
talk
like
over you basically.
And then because I just had to do it just this week. I mean, I love everybody I work with, but I had to be like, can you let me finish? Like I really do have something to say. I know that you are excited, but I just have something to say. Okay,
I wish y'all could see me, y'all.
Like
I just got my hands up in the air praising.
I think I even said it like, "Girl, let me finish," because I just had to. I just had to.
In other words, STFU. You see, I don't use that much. I had to comprehend how to say that.
And I loved that person, but I was just kind of like, come on, because I really just, this is what I wanted to say right now. And you're not finishing my sentence, and that wasn't the effort. It was just
to take over.
Yeah.
I know that person.
Is it like a posturing?
I think it's attention seeking.
Oh.
So they're all tuned into you. So now if I can take over what you were doing, I can get that attention that you were having.
Oh.
I promise you. Or meaning being included, being the life. I'm sure people were listening and tuned in as you were talking.
Well, she had her time to shine. But I just needed to say something relevant to a specific question. And I was like, hold up, not about what you're talking about right now. Pause. This right here is what, like, let's bring it back. Bring it back to this.
Right.
And maybe she just didn't want to go there. What about, gosh, we can go on and on. Why do you love this so much? Why are you smiling so
I don't know, because this is good.
What about
they know people like this too.
Yes. What about the offense taker?
Off of everything.
Well, I was just saying. Like, you can't even have anyone say a suggestion because you already don't want, you're already like, oh, no, it's just what I do. You can do whatever you want to do, but this is what I do.
I feel like that's one of those, I feel like that's also that person who doesn't want to take responsibility or make decisions.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm just saying,
right. Or it's just,
I don't like
you guys
that.
can do whatever you want to do. Like, it's just what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Is it working? If it's working for you, just say it and
but
own it.
sometimes and we talked about this, if it is working, oh my God, I forgot to tell you about this feedback.
Mm-mm.
This is another type of vibe tribe, not the cheater teacher.
What are you talking about? Who is that?
The cheater teacher that gives their kids the answers before.
I went through that.
Hold up. Could it be the teacher you talked about last time who had 20% above the county and didn't want to take any responsibility is a cheater teacher? Sorry, I don't know her.
Girl, ladies and gentlemen, I just covered my mouth so hard because it's like, that would be an explanation as to why she didn't want to take the credit.
And one of our listeners sent that to us and said, could it be that those scores are not legit and that she's a cheater?
Oh, Jesus.
I know of cheater teachers who hold study sessions the day before a test, give the kids the test, and then give them it to them again the next day.
Oh my!
Then their scores are great, better than everyone in the PLC. And when you ask them, what did you do that we didn't do?
Right.
Oh, I don't know. It's in there. I don't know. You don't have any reason. What did you do
There's
different?
nothing you can identify, a strategy.
Magic. Juju's.
Right.
Dancing. Like,
right.
What did you do?
Right. Secret
but you're
handshake
not
as they come into the classroom,
right.
building relationships.
But you can't say anything.
Nothing.
So what is it that you did?
All right now.
Administrator? Okay, you better pay attention to
But
this.
it's funny because Holy Spirit will confirm, honey. Because
is she?
that conversation, I've been having that same exact conversation actually today with her about that same teacher and that same type of thing. So it's under investigation, folks.
Get on it. I mean, it doesn't matter. You're not doing a service.
It really doesn't.
But then the thing is, when those kids pass on to the next teacher,
they're going to say,
up.
oh my gosh. But no, it turns into, those teachers were so great. Look at how great they were doing.
Why can't you do the same?
Yep.
Repeat it.
Y'all messed them up.
And I also had someone wrote into us that said that there's some program that they bought, the school bought, and they wanted them to work on it and use it. And there's suspicion that teacher is logging all her students in, that they're not really logging in themselves.
Who has time?
Them that stay late.
When everybody else is gone.
Like,
working so hard. So hard.
Because remember we said, like, where are the stations? Where's
the differentiation? Where are the amazing, what do we call labs?
Right. Could it be you're juking the stats? And
wow.
But then, okay, so way into not Vibe Tribe, because that's not my tribe, but like, what would be the benefit of that? Or is it that fear that you're going to be looked at?
We talked about the fear last time, and it's absolutely the fear. I am 100% confident that it's the fear. Either it's the fear of looking bad, it's the fear of not being the best.
Yeah.
It's the fear of not being perfect and feeling like your kids are a reflection of your personal being.
That, and then when I think about the personalities of the people that could possibly be considered cheater teachers, it's cheater teacher. Is that the same letters just mixed around? Sorry. Squirrel moment.
Stay focused. You're on to something.
I felt like I was saying the same word.
Stay right there.
So could it be that those cheater teachers are the same ones who, dang, I missed it. It's gone.
I told you that, squirrel.
Oh. Nope, it's gone.
Bring it back.
It was going to be so good, too.
They're the same ones.
They're the same ones that look for praise. Like, they're those, like, over talkers, over sharers, and